Casimir coming off a start at Fenway Park in Boston his last time out. Came away with a win. There's a long fly ball to deep right field and gone. Sizemore tees off on a 2-0 pitch, and the Indians lead 1-0. There wasn't much doubt about that one. Sizemore jumped all over early. He got behind. Now he finds the strike zone. And Sizemore hits the home run. He comes back strong with Cabrera. It really was a positive for Casimir. There's a ground ball headed up the middle, and boy, there's a base hit. A 1-2 fastball, and Victor Martinez, who came into the game hitting .400 right on the nose, has a base hit. Broken bat by Chu to Aki. Aki to Bartlett, over to first, not in time to complete the double. The Indians a lifetime ERA of 5.47. That's the second highest in his career as he walks Peralta. The only earned run average he has higher against any team. 2 men on, 2 outs, 2-2 the count. And the pitch. Liner headed toward the corner and left. That's going to be in there. Cut off by Crawford. They're going to limit the damage to 1 run as Chu scores. Peralta stopped at second. DeRosa with an RBI single toward the left field corner.
Got to get deep into the game tonight.
Fly ball lifted into right. Gross is there. He makes the catch to retire. And here's B.J. Upton to lead off against Anthony Reyes. First pitch, he's under it, sends a high fly ball to left. Laporta looking for it out there and makes the, which really prevents a hitter from getting through that strike zone the way he would like. And Crawford is out on
a lot of time with the St. Louis Cardinals. He's had elbow problems and shoulder problems in his career.
And he strikes out Longoria.
That'll get around the league.
Fly ball center field. That's Upton to his left, and he runs it down.
And a better look for the umpire as well. Now with 2 strikes, he can't strike.
And a base hit. Stroked into left. Carroll has his first hit of the year.
Throw strikes.
That's a great way to try to sharpen a guy's focus. Fly ball lifted into left. Crawford there. 2 gone. So this time he gets some runs. But even what we have seen out of Pat, we're going to see more runs against Anthony Reyes. He's trying to get the measure of this Cleveland right-hander. And Carlos bunts against the shift. Reyes with a bare-handed pickup and the throw in time as it stays fair all the way up until just a foot or so in front of the bag. And Ibar.
I want to go back to that curveball. Here's the changeup now coming.
And it's lifted back into left field. Laporta. He came into this game .410 against lefties. Switch hitting catcher, and he has another hit. How about that? Rolled it right between Pena and the first base bag.
And/or 2 strikes. You got to be on the balls of your feet.
And there's ball 4 inside. And the first 2 men are on base here. And the third, Jim Hickey's going to trot to the mound.
Get a double play ball right here.
Ground ball. That's going to go through the hole. Crawford up with it. Martinez will stop at third base. And there's ball 4. That will force home a run. Martinez crosses the plate. DeRosa picks up his second run, batted into the game. Bases remain loaded with nobody out.
You know the rest of the story, but I think that's largely because of Larry Durford, the way he managed it.
2-2, ground ball up the middle, base hit into center. Chu scores. Peralta stops at third. The bases are still loaded. It's a 4-0 game as Garco drives in a run. Still nobody out. Scored a lot of runs and won that game 14-5. back into right field. Gross will go to the track, to the wall. He grabs it, falls down, hangs on. A tag at third by Peralta, and the other runners hang on at first and second. Laporta hit one against the Twins and one against the Orioles were difficult outings. Base hit into center. DeRosa's headed to the plate. Throw will come through, and he is out at the plate. Navarro denied him the plate. La Rosa puts up an argument with Greg Gibson. And
the only thing you do different is you get the left knee down so you can totally block him off.
Broken back ground.
He might have sold the play, but that's the angle Gibson had, the one he just saw.
Lamar lifts it into center. Sizemore back to the track and handles this one. And then 2-1 pitch driven toward the gap in right center field. Chu on the run makes the catch. Boy, that's a nice grab out there by the Cleveland right fielder, taking an extra base hit away on Navarro. Puts it on the ground. Carroll to his right for the pickup and to throw to first.
Thursday as well, yes.
And of course, this predates those guys. And ball 4 is low, so there's another base runner. Fly ball center field for BJ. Upton makes the catch, and the Rays finally retire Vic.
Hope so, yeah.
And of course, oh, there's a high fly ball back into right field. Gross going back, and this one's going to get out. Home run for Shin-Soo Choo. Shin-Soo Choo hits another home run. 2 more runs are in. And he is continuing to show improvement against left-handed pitching as he here against the Twins gave up 8 runs, 6 earned in 4 innings. And there's another blast deep to left, and that ball is off the top of the wall. Peralta's digging for 2, and he is safe at second base. I think Peralta thought
they can do this kind of role. Come in the 2nd inning, 3rd inning, 5th inning, pitch every other day.
DeRosa lifts it into right. It's caught there on the track by Gross as Peralta advances.
But it's been a tough go so far, especially at home.
Garco lifting a fly ball to right. Caught by Gross.
Rather than transferring right away, you got to just give a little pause there.
There's a shot back into left field off the bat of Upton. Laporta goes back, it's over his head. Extra bases for BJ, who pulls in at second with the double. And there's the first hit for the Rays.
7-8 nothing, 9-0 game after that 3rd inning when he got kicked out.
Chop down to third. Peralta's throw to first in time.
It did bother him.
Ground ball. That's going to go through. A base hit into right. Upton will score. Longoria digs for third. He is in there, and the ball skips away. He's going to score. He'll come around to score the second Rays run of the inning. Pena winds up at second. Chu trying to cut down Longoria, throws it away, and allows another run to score.
Now, if BJ's not on third.
And a base hit into center field. Here comes Pena in to score. That makes it a 7-3 ball game, and the Rays are coming right back. Ibar reaching out, stroking it into center, and driving in his 5th run of the year. Gross waiting. And he lines it to third, grab by Peralta. And a pop fly back into center. Sizemore coming in. He's got it, and the Rays.
I've only seen him in person now a couple of times. Did see him in spring training, but he likes that number 1.
Breaking ball hit on the ground to third. Throw to first, in position in the 4th. It got a couple fly ball outs, stand it. And he gets Carroll to reach.
Third base side. Evans not going to move on that one, especially in a 2-1 count.
And There is the bunt. Cormier with the barehanded pickup. Throw to first. Oh, safe. And they say Pena was off the bag.
Coming into today.
3-2, and it's stroked towards center field. On the run is Upton, and he makes the sliding catch to retire this.
Leaves two. DJ and Navarro saved another one, and that catch saved one.
Bartlett hits it on the ground to Carroll at second. I mean, that build is pretty flat.
Yeah, he irons it.
This one is popped up on the left side. Cabrera and shortstop. Three-two now. Strike three call. Thread of the needle with a fastball hour to your game.
So we keep these then?
Yeah, let's keep those.
I'm hanging on to them.
We're going to keep them. Strike three call, Martin. Percentages. That's what you're doing.
That's what it is. That's exactly right.
And ball four down and in. So Chu walks on a full count. Second walk was checking that chart last night.
Yeah, that's right.
Fly ball center field. Upton's going to have to go back for this one, but he grabs it. Chu is at second. He turns and retreats back to. And a wave and a miss.
There's a good shot.
Carl Crawford, and he lines it into right center field. That's a base hit. Carl makes the turn at first and holds there with a good, solid single.
Walked that much and didn't strike out at all. A lot of base hits.
2-2, and there's a liner into center field. In for a base hit. Crawford around third. He's going to score, and the Rays have another run. Evan Longoria with a line drive single, picking up his 46th run batted in. That will make it 7-4. 3-2, runner goes. The pitch is lifted into left. Laporta trying to beat on it, makes the catch. And Evan heads back to first as Pena flies. 3-2 upstairs. So he gives up the walk. So the count has gone full on Zobrist. It's a ground ball headed to short. Cabrera to Carroll, one over to first, not in time. Bounces away from LaRosa, down the line from third. Longoria scores. So the Rays get a run out of that. Ibar force. 3-2, the count to Aki. And he lifts a fly ball into left. That's catchable for Laporta, and he makes the grab. Ball.
He did. He changed the whole momentum of the game.
And a swing and a miss. Fastball.
I guess he did. Get the barrel of the bat back.
Oh, high fly ball back into left, but Crawford's going to have room. Just back on the track a couple steps, and he makes the catch. And fly ball into right. Zobrist is right there for it to make. Breaking ball, and it's lined down the left side. Back toward the corner. Skipping against the wall. Laporta plays the carom, and Bartlett has a stand-up double. A two-base hit to open the bottom of the seventh. The 8th double of the year for the Rays shortstop. Navarro. Navarro bunts. Lewis down to make the pickup and the throw to first.
The base hit great. If not, you got a runner at third at least with one out.
Oh, this one skips to the backstop, and here comes Bartlett in to score. It's a one-run ball game. Bartlett scores on the wild pitch, and a base hit into right field for Upton. And a great at bat for BJ. He took that ball the other way. Oh, base hit to left by Crawford. Laporta up for the ball, and Carl has his second hit. The 2-2. Oh, and he strikes out. Betancourt got a big. So it's going to be 2 outs, bases loaded. There's ball 4. And Willie Ibar will pinch hit. And he's under it and pops it up on the left side. Cabrera out from short, making the call, and the catch. That will. Sizemore pops it up. Bartlett from the shortstops. Rays defense kept them in the game earlier. Ground ball actually on the bunt back to the mat. 2 balls and a strike to count. And a chopper, first base. Pena is going to make the play up. Betancourt delivers, and there's a drive! Deep to right! That ball is gone! Home run from Ben Zobrist! Can you believe this guy? This game is tied 7-7. Ben Zobrist hits the home run, and the Rays have come all the way back to pull even at 7-7. 3-2 again. And he walked him. Betancourt gives up the walk to Iwamura. And a wave and a miss. Bartlett is out on strikes. 1-1 the count. And he hits it on the ground to second. Carroll has it. The toss him. Very good power here in the first 2 games of this series. And he lines it into center field. That's going to be in for a base hit. He'll make the turn and hold as Upton single and a double. And a fly ball to center his last time. Showing the bunt, puts it down. Wheeler will pick it up and go to first. DeRosa hits it on the ground to third. Ligorian's throw.
Marco would be hacking 3-0. Wouldn't be surprised if it's a slider or fastball way away.
And it was the fastball up, plenty up. So Garco walks. Out. Tie game, top of the 9th. And a fly ball back into center field. BJ on the run is there, and he makes the catch to reach.
Sub into right here.
And the 3-2. BJ swings! Long drive! Deep left! He's in it! Rays win! Rays win it on the home run by BJ Upton. 8-7. Rays come back and win it as BJ Upton takes the 3-2 pitch deep to left. What a comeback